Alec Tuckman, his title for his Icebreaker is, sounds like a commercial, but it's not, lose 20 pounds in 40 days. Alec has been hitting weights since college, has recently started an extreme but effective diet plan. Here it is, his Icebreaker and diet plan, Alec Tuckman.
Yes, can you pass it down, please? That is what I'm going to be talking about this evening. I have started a new regimen, a workout and diet plan. Is anyone here currently on a diet? I know we discussed that earlier. Will? Anyone else? Yourself? Well, tell me what you think about mine. I just started one as well, and it all started from me going on a trip to Europe a couple months ago, where I gained not 1 but 20 pounds. Wow. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. Since then, I've lost, hold for it, 17 pounds. Yeah. No pills, no powders, just a lot of determination and discipline. I call it Mr. Wisconsin Fitness Program. I'll get to the name in a minute. Essentially, well, let me take a step back. Most guys, I can't speak for the women here, but most guys want a tiny waist and they want a big upper torso. Small and big. Generally speaking, throughout my life, I've had problems where I'm usually either really big up and out, or I'm really skinny and scrawny, but kind of defined. So what I've done with this workout, and this is not new, but this workout essentially allows me to get the best of both worlds. Not for a huge amount of time, but for a very limited time. But it's a good start, a good stepping stone. It's actually not a new diet. I tried it back in college when I tried amateur natural bodybuilding for the first time, just for giggles. And for the first time in my life, tried getting my body fat down to 5%, which I loved. And I went and did competition in Wisconsin, and I placed 6th place out of 6. But still, and I'd like to thank that mentor at the time, that became wherever you are. It changed my life. There we go. Now, before I dive right in and talk to you about the diet, I just want to give you a disclaimer, just some typical run-of-the-mill things. I always consult the doctor before we start this diet. I always use a spotter. What else can I tell you? Always stop working out immediately if you feel faint, any kind of pain. And essentially, I'm not responsible if there's any harm, death, or dismemberment. So there are 3 parts to the program. The first one is rest. Make sure, number 1, you get at least 8 hours. If you have trouble sleeping at night, you can either stop looking at your cell phones or your iPads at night. That helps tremendously. Or you can start taking natural remedies like items like turkey with tryptophan in it, and try to get some rest as much as you can. So the next part is the actual workout program. And this is actually not original. I stole this from several sources. I have 2 different workouts. During the week, Monday through Thursday, I have 1 day off, rest. But Monday through Thursday, I use dumbbells at home for convenience because I don't have time to go to the gym before I go to work. And then I have a separate workout with weights at the gym on Saturdays and Sundays. Now, the workouts for the dumbbells, I do chest and triceps on the first Monday. Tuesday, it's biceps. Then I do shoulders on Wednesday and then back on Thursday. And Friday, again, rest, even though it's not really rest because I still jump rope and I do the stairs in our backyard several times. And every morning, besides the 2 parts, there's the workout program with weights, then there's the cardio. For the cardio, I go again up and down the stairs 10 times in our backyard. Wow. Then I do 200 jump ropes. I guess repetitions of jump rope. Monday again through Thursday. So for the weekends, when I'm in the gym, I follow the Christian Bale workout program, which I've included on the links in the handout I gave you. And I figure if it's good enough for Batman, that's good enough for me, and it's actually done a really good job so far. Now, the biggest thing about this, keeping in mind the workout's probably about 30% of how you look. You got to weigh in consideration the diet is probably about 70%. So let's talk a little about the diet. So your body likes repetitive meals. And I generally eat the exact same thing every day with a couple exceptions. So what do I have? I break my meals into 6 to 8 meals per day. I start with 6 egg whites in the morning. My second meal consists of a package of rice cakes. A mid-morning snack is an apple or a banana. Then I go into my lunch. My lunch usually consists of the same thing. 4 ounces of pasta dry, nothing on it, maybe a dash of Mrs. Dash or Molly with butter for seasoning taste. Plus a can of dry tuna, no mayo, nothing on it, but washed with water, not oil, only packed in water. Then we go into midday where I have another package of full rice cakes. So you can imagine I'm pretty tired of styrofoam at this point. After that, we do a mid-afternoon snack where I do either celery sticks or carrots. And then I come home and I have pretty much the same thing for dinner, a package of ground turkey with 4 ounces of yams. And if I'm still hungry after that and do a later snack, I try not to eat after 7 p.m., but if I must, I'll do dry oatmeal, dry meaning just water, nothing on it, and or a package of rice cakes. So if you can imagine that for 90 days, it's brutal, but it's worthwhile, and it absolutely works. I don't expect you to take the full diet, but if you take bits and pieces of this away, I highly recommend trying it out. I just want to add one thing in that, as much as I love working out, it's more than just a workout. I think on some level it probably saved my life. When I was younger, I had obesity. I was a fat kid, basically, and I was picked on as a child. When I was in my teen years, the pendulum swung the other direction, and I became anorexic. And I remember one time I was at work, cutting construction paper with a pair of scissors in my hands. I just passed out, not even realizing.
Wow.
So through working out and learning proper nutrition and dieting, I am very happy. If I want to be dramatic, I could say it pretty much saved my life. So I'm very appreciative of that fact. And I'd like to again to thank Matt McCabe for that. After this 90 days, I'm probably going to switch to a modified paleo diet, which is supposedly what they use for the caveman, even though I'm sure the caveman didn't live very long. Just focus more on vegetables, fruits, and the modified part is adding a little bit of carbohydrates, whether it's a little bit of toast or a little bit of pasta. So guys, thanks you very much for listening to my spiel, and see you guys in the gym. Have a good day.